up, bro? Okay, since the beginning of the season is about to start, I wanted to meet with both of you and go over our video content.
I'm all ears.
What's on your mind?
Great. I'm glad you asked. So over in Europe, you know, I filmed a bunch of content centered around our biggest games, you know, who we're going up against, why it mattered if we beat them or not, and that stuff all pumped up my draft stock.
Right.
And I thought that was cool. We should do more stuff like that. But I'm planning on having a very long career in the NBA, as you know, Austin, and just filming that will get stale after a while. So I was thinking, what if we come in each half of the season and we pick a theme and film a bunch of content around that theme?
Huh. I think I know what you mean, but I'm gonna need an example.
All right. So say the second half of the season is about to start and I'm in the running for Rookie of the Year.
Feeling confident, huh?
You know it, Austin Kelly. But, like, if that's the case, right, we could do a whole bunch of content around that. Take you behind the scenes and show you what it's like to compete for an award. We'd still pick key games, of course, to highlight the theme, but there'd be a little bit more, how do you say it, Xander, narrative to it.
I like this. I like this a lot. So it's like a new season of a TV show every time you switch themes.
You see the vision.
You know, if you picked a theme that resonated with, let's say, a particular sponsor, that could mean extra money too. I mean, not trying to push you, just saying.
Austin, I love money. You don't gotta push me.
And just so I got this straight, you pick a new theme twice per season.
Yeah, I figure once at the beginning, once in the middle. Give us some time to like really dig into it, so it's not that long that it'll get stale, but 6 games per theme, right? I mean, something like that.
I love it.
It's a great idea, MP, really.
So, you know, have you thought about what theme you want to start off with? It's the rookie season. You got to kick it off with a bang, bro.
Oh, yeah. I got just the thing. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here to announce the next set of videos we're dropping on Out of Bounds.
What you got for us this time?
Woo! Over the first half of the season, I'll be making my case for the All-Star team by highlighting 6 key games against other potential All-Stars. I wanna make sure everyone sees me outplay the guys I'm competing against for votes.
Ain't you worried about giving your competition, bulletin board material?
Nah, at this level, everyone thinks they're the best in the world, so I'm not too worried about that. Besides, talk is cheap. You gotta go out there and prove it, which is what I'm gonna do. So keep checking the channel and follow along as I make my push for the All-Star team. MP, out. Okay, how was that?
Great, you nailed it.
Bad. Yeah, so I'm going to head to the arena. I got a meeting with Coach to go over some things before the game tonight.
All right, I'll get editing this and get it to you as soon as I can.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
I gotta ask, you feel nervous at all? You seem pretty calm.
Nah, I mean, a little. Mostly I'm just excited, man. I can't wait to put on that jersey and play, you know?
I'm happy for you, bro. This is huge, man.
Hey, and it's only the beginning. I'll check you later, all right?
All right, I'll see you.
Coach.
MP, welcome, man. Welcome. Have a seat.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Man, we are so thrilled to have you part of this team.
Yeah, like I said during my workout, this is where I want to be. So
Good.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and we're happy to grab you when we were. You know, we've got high hopes for your career, and we're hoping for you to contribute immediately.
Same. I'm looking to make an impact.
Great. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you'll go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that. I do. But for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
You're a smart guy, MP. You see the guys ahead of you on the depth chart. These are very good NBA players, man.
I know that, Coach. I joined this team for its talent. But what if I'm better?
If you prove you're better, you'll start. But you'll have to earn it. Nothing is going to be given to you.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
Fans, it's almost rally time. suspension and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
For this young man, a lot of hard work and a winding road to get to this point. MP beginning his NBA journey here tonight. Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. And tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. And it's Duren in at the center position. And for Chicago, Giddey is the one, with White by his side at the 2. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Tim, opening night, always a lot of fun for a broadcaster. But what's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
A tad.
And so here is Chicago after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago from deep Giddey. And it's Harris with the rebound. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
And here's Cunningham outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Well, he's bought in and ready to go. Thanks much. Pure from three-point range.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
Dosunmu outside. Chicago passing it around. It's Giddey on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. And it's Giddey missing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside White. Fires in the triple.
It makes his presence felt from distance, Kobe White.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Duren up top, covered by Vucevic. Cunningham against Giddey. Out to Harris. Pass to Thompson. 2 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Cunningham following the three-point basket by Chicago. Duren, the pass to Ivy. Here's Cunningham. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. Cunningham's got his second bucket on the night.
And Cunningham answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Cunningham. Giddey passes to Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Vucevic has got 7 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
This one for 3. And the Pistons, another 3. Bulls trail by 3. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Ivy. White for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
How about Kobe White with the answer 3?
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. And here's Ivy from the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Buzelis. Misses the three. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Ivy finds Duran. Here's Ivy. He's covered by DeSumo. Ivy's shot is off.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Cunningham. Harris right side. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Giddey. No points so far. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Cunningham for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. So it's Chicago now. White for 3. That shot off. Harris passes to Cunningham. And here's Ivy. Over Giddey. And again, no good by Detroit.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
White looking it over. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Duran with it. Out to Harris. Thompson with a screen. Pass to Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
So it's Detroit now, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Pass to Thompson. Duran, the screen. Back to Ivy. There's the 3. And Detroit another 3.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Now here's DeSumo. Outside White. Back to DeSumo. Let's go with a 3. Detroit with a rebound. Ivy outside. Cunningham outside. Out to Harris. from outside the arc. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Chicago passing it around. Vucevic, a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Ivy passes to Thompson. Fires the three. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Duren. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. To the left wing. Picked by Vucevic. Three-pointer. And Ivy pulls it down. Detroit leading by 4. Thompson outside. Here's Cunningham. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Some changes for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. And Herter's subbed in for Dosunmu. The Bulls have gone 7 of 16 so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Stewart from deep. MP. Smith with the rebound.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Cunningham. From deep, Giddey nails it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 6.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now here's White. 10 points for him. Outside Herter. Smith with a screen on Ivy. Back to Smith. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Chicago.
And Giddey is working to improve this part of his game. The defense at least has to respect his 3.
Ivy outside. MP outside. Duren the screen. From deep, MP. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. For Chicago, Collins comes in for Vucevic. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. Detroit also making some changes. Holland, he's checked in for Duren. And it's Robinson in for Ivy. Here's White. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, the basket has looked big to White tonight. I mean, he's gone off, and they should just keep feeding him.
Pass to Holland. White against MP. They need this. He buries it from 3. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, where you can see what the upside is with him.
Lee misses.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. White, the rebound by Detroit. MP outside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Fires away from way outside. Kobe Kobe White. He's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Bulls. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
We've got Smith. Trey Jones is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Herder in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
On the wing, Jones. He's watched by Cunningham. The three, Smith. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Robinson on the wing. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Holland can't hit.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Jones against Cunningham. Here's White. He's got 12. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the basket by Lee.
They're just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Now here's White. Pass to Jones. There's the triple. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Detroit ball.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Bulls third.
Yeah, it was an emphasis last year for them, crashing the boards. And what a job they did. Number 1 in the league in rebounding.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And the basket by Lee.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a 3 of his own.
Here's White, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Lee, the 3 ball. And the Pistons, another 3.
So after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Right side Herder, launches a 3, gets the 3 to fall. Herder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
MP with it. He's picked up by Jones. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Monday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Smith. And it's Dosunmu in for Herder, the motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Counted from distance.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
From 15 feet away, and it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. MP, the pass to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Dosunmu outside. Here he goes. Pass to Jones. Collins with a screen on Cunningham. Back to Collins. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Bulls lead by 8.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Picked by Stewart. And here's MP from outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jones, pass to Collins. And here's White. Collins outside. Chicago passing it around. Clock at 4. Dosunmu for 3. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 5. MP outside, puts up a 3. The long-range hit from MP.
He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
White drives in. Pass to Jones. Collins a screen. Jones, the pass to Collins. The rebound by Stewart.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
He was all alone on that one. White's got 20 points.
Off the catch, White has a very quick release.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran's checked in. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Harris, a screen on White. Gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 23.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Dosunmu, pass to Vucevic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Thompson.
It puts him in the popcorn maker. Veteran move by Vucevic.
Chicago shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. First one falls for him. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because it's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here looking for his own offense, generating great results.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Brian, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's the 3, and Detroit another 3.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. 4-3. He's off on that one. Cunningham outside. Now here's Harris. The 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Now Jones. Driving in. Vucevic finds White. Fires the 3. The rebound by Detroit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Harris outside. Nails it from 3. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
And here's Dosunmu. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to White. It's on target from the high post.
Yeah, the mid-range is a rare area for White, but he seemed confident that he could hit the shot.
Thompson outside. Cunningham passes to Duren. Three-pointer. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Duren. Cunningham's got 15 points. The Bulls trail by 6. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Giddey's checked in for Chicago. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Ivy's checked in for Lee. White for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Cunningham. Now Duren. Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson with a screen. And here's Ivy. Takes a 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's White. And he can't get that one. Ivy with the defensive effort. Detroit leading by 6. On the wing, Thompson. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Harris outside. Thompson, a screen on Giddey. 5 on the clock. And here's Harris outside. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Buzelis. He's watched by Cunningham. Now here's Giddey. He's got 9. Outside White. White missing again. And Detroit is shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. Duren finds Harris. Yep, that one goes. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
In so many ways Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
There's a screen. White for 3. White missing again.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
White against Ivy. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Giddey passes to White. To get back on track. On target from range. White's got 25 points in the game.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Harris. Pass to Ivy. Takes the 3, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 5 assists tonight.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Cunningham. To the paint. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vuce, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and rolls. It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Releases. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Ivy outside. Duren with a screen on White. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. MP getting it done for the Pistons. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back after this.
Welcome, everyone. How about MP in the first half? Everything clicking for him. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he was close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kitty?
Time now for a closer look at that first half. How about what we're seeing from MP?
Well, he scored well, but has been economical with his shots. Picking his spots, not really forcing a lot, which allows everyone else to stay involved.
Yeah, he's putting up the points, but they're winning as a team right now.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And White has got the ball here for the Bulls. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. Dosunmu with it. No made baskets yet. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic gets the bucket.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Thompson, a screen on Giddey. To the middle. And there's Thompson on the assist by Cunningham. Thompson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
White for 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harris finds Ivy. Out to Harris. Off the mark there with a 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
They set the pick from Pete Giddey. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Pass to Ivy. Lets the 3 fly. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 6. White, the pass to Giddey. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Ivy against White. Out to Thompson. Detroit needs to get off a shot. There's Cunningham with a 3. Pistons keep it alive. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for 1.
Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler.
Better answer.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Outside White. Disumu outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit leading by 10. Cunningham outside. Duren with a screen on Giddey. And here's Cunningham outside. Here's Duren. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to White. Over Ivy. No good off the glass. And here's Detroit. They're on a 12-4 run. Now Cunningham. Giddey defends. The baseline J. And it's Cunningham missing. For Chicago, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Back to Vucevic. Chicago passing it around. Picked by Vucevic. The three is up. And again, Chicago, no good. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And the dunk by Duren. And that's a double-double for him now.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
3, 1, 2, 3.
The Bulls trail by 14. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Looking to win the run. The Pistons clear it. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Ivy. Rebound by the Bulls. Left side Giddey. Here's Disumu. White with a screen on Ivy. Outside White. From downtown. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Now here's Harris. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Here's Ivy. Chicago making their last shot. And here's Harris outside. It's hauled in by White. And the Bulls shooting the rock well at 46%. That's to Giddey. Now Vucevic. Fires for 3. White can't hit.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
And here's Cunningham outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Giddey. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Back to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
White on the wing. Ivy defends. Three-pointer, Vucevic. That won't fall. 6 for 10 from the floor now. Pass to Cunningham. Now Ivy. Here's Duran. He's got 11. Here's Cunningham. Harris on the wing. The three is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Checked in for White. Lee, he's checked in for Detroit. Bulls trail by 17. Giddey scanning the floor. DeSumo outside. The three. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
Lee misses. And the Bulls shooting around 44%. Not bad. DeSumo goes in. Herder from long range. Duran with the rebound. Duran and up the court come the Pistons on the break. Lee, the pass to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harris has got 9 points now in the second half. Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Giddey against Ivy. Giddey passes to Vucevic. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Now here's Harris. From deep, MP buries it from three. Lee's got 31 points.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Making a switch here. Collins checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in. Outside Giddey. Collins a screen. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls with another miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for DeSumo. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Thompson. Giddey, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Herder.
2 minutes.
Outside Jones. Collins with a screen on Robinson. Pass to Collins. No good on the triple. Detroit leading by 20. MP right side. Off target on the 15-footer. Chicago shooting just 42% so far in the game. And here's Giddey. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 8 assists in the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8".
Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
He can hit from anywhere on the floor and go on unbelievable streaks, too. Like tonight, I mean, who does it better from distance? Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Pass to Herder. Will it go? He drops it from range. Herder's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
Lee, the pass to Stewart. And here's Ivey from the arc. Smith with the rebound. And so it's the Detroit Pistons ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Zach Collins out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Kevin Herder. And it's White in at 2 guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Herder. From outside, off the mark.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's Cunningham. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents. It's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
To the inside, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. White can really get up. I mean, he enjoys showcasing his athleticism.
Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Jones, the pass to Collins. Chicago passing it around. The kick out to White. Outside Herder. Beyond the arc. The Pistons clear it.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Collins. Outside Jones. Now here's Smith from the arc. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
MP outside. Stewart, a screen on White. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Smith outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to MP from behind the arc. Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Clay took it.
For Detroit, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. From deep, MP. Jones grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Holland. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. MP looking around. From deep. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Vucevic's shot is off. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Duren with a screen on White. Smith against MP. Stewart outside. Three-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
For 3.
He's got 3 assists tonight.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Vucevic finds Herter. And stolen by Stewart. MP against Herter. MP, the pass to Robinson. And here's Cunningham. Here's MP. And again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. On the wing, Jones. He's watched by Cunningham. Can they get it? And once again, off the mark by Chicago. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Lee misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Oh, let me tell you something. Cade Cunningham has gone from a rising star in this league to a bona fide star and putting up big numbers tonight.
Cunningham against Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Herter. Launches a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
MP outside. The deep 3. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
Pass to Vucevic. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Outside Robinson. Here's Duren. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
Herter from long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Stewart outside. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
4 on the clock. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Lets it fly. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Detroit dictating the flow. Pass to Robinson. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by White. MP, the pass to Duren. Robinson for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Robinson with a steal. Pass to MP. Takes a 3. And Detroit another 3.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Jones against Cunningham. Now Vucevic. Smith with a screen on MP. White for 3. Duren with a rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And another one!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
Detroit calls timeout. Making some changes. Ellis is checked in for Smith, and Giddey subbed in for Herter. Detroit also making some changes. Reed comes in for Duren, and it's Holland in for Stewart. Here's MP, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
The Sumu, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart, he's checked in for Reed.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. White's got 33 points.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Buzelis. Picked by Vucevic. Picked it! Here's Robinson, and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball, and Detroit making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Outside White. Back to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Dosunmu outside. Puts up a deep three. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Robinson.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, VA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Vucevic, a screen on Robinson. Dosunmu for 3. The Pistons clear it.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP way out. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Luka, and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
He shoots. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.